Okay, what's going on, y'all? Got some good news for y'all. Harold Perrineau will be playing from Lost and from the movie The Best Man and from The Matrix 2 and 3. He'll be playing the voice of Blade in the Blade anime, part of the Marvel anime block on G4. Now, a lot of fans complaining, a lot of people don't have G4. G4 is not on DirecTV. It used to be, but not anymore. I guess contract negotiations didn't approve, so it is what it is. You got to get an AT&T, you got to get Comcast, or you got to get Dish Network to get G4, or you can watch it online on these dub websites like justdubs.net. Um, yeah, it's real good. Look, I'm glad that they chose Blade to do it as an anime, not because he's black, but because Blade is raw. Who didn't love the movies? Who didn't love seeing Wesley Snipes, you know, with Samurai Blade, kicking vampires' asses. So, you know, a lot of people also complain. A lot of y'all, the fans, Marvel fans, complain about how they don't like the Marvel heroes being translated as anime characters because I guess it was Japan's way of saying, fuck you guys for doing Dragon Ball Evolution. And as you guys know, we did take something from them, an anime, and turn it into a movie that was totally not like the mangas or the anime that we all know and love. So they took our characters that we know and love the Americanized stories that we know and love, and then brought it over to Japan, and now they're telling stories that you know are all over the place. So I kind of like the Marvel animes. Hate me if you want. You guys can get in line with the other haters. But yeah, there's a few pros and a few cons. The cons are I'll start with those. The cons with anime is about expression, mainly facial expression. For example, you guys know like Pokemon, for example, when the Pokemon get beat, they have the little dizzy eyes or whatever. You don't see that too much with the Marvel animes, from Iron Man or Wolverine. It looks like they're just like they're straight stick figures. Like they have no expression at all. Like they're robotic per se, figure speech or so to speak for Iron Man. But if they're trying to make it an anime, they should have at least took note. Well, because they had Madhouse. Madhouse is like one of the biggest anime companies in Japan, so it's like the Pixar to Japan, just like Pixar is to the U.S. But I mean, if the Madhouse knew what it was doing, then why did it? I don't know. So that's how I feel about Marvel animes. But other than that, I like it story wise. Warren Ellis, who wrote like major storylines for the Marvel universe, is writing. It had submitted stories, and they had Japanese writers conduct those stories that he wrote. So that's how it is. Just like the Wolverine anime is based off Frank Miller's run about Wolverine in Japan, and I could see that totally. And however, they're making a Wolverine movie, and it's gonna be based off Japan, Frank Miller's Japan storyline. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Um, I think the next one is X Men, and then after that is Blade, who we all know, as I said earlier, Harold Perrineau is from Lost, is playing him. So that's how I feel about. That's a breakdown of what anime is to me. And Marvel, keep doing your thing. There's always gonna you can't please everybody. I learned that the hard way. So without further ado, y'all. If you don't have G4, it's all good. You can watch it on G4.com, or you can watch it on Marvel.com, or find it on a dub website. So peace.